had to put on so many layers of clothing this morning. Look, I look like a penguin, and I was putting them on and they were super hard to just put on my body because clothing is meant to be made to wear like 1 layer, 2 layers tops at a time. The 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, you know, that's just really not normal for me at least. But when they finally got on, it was super easy and like I feel warm. It's doing the purpose it's supposed to do, right? The problem is gonna be getting the layers off. I guess we'll worry about that when I get home. I'm going somewhere with this. If you are at the point where you feel like you just keep running into sin, you know, you're trying to chase God, you're running after him hard, you know, you're reading and praying and doing what you need to do every day, but it feels like sin is just waiting at the door, or it feels like every time for the one thing you do right, it's 7 other things that you do wrong. My friend, it's going to take time for those layers to be pulled back, those layers of sin and those layers that you have built up over time. And I know I'm not faulting you for it. Some of this stuff you have built up just because you have to protect yourself. It was a wall. Not only did you do the sin, but then the enemy brought condemnation, so you had to put another layer on to block the shame and guilt that you was feeling because of it. It's layers to it. And yes, when you were putting it on the first time, it was uncomfortable. Or not. The first 2 layers probably wasn't uncomfortable. But as you got to more layers and layers and layers of it, it became really uncomfortable. But you were able to put it on in a fashion where, okay, now I'm good. I'm fine. Like, I'm layered up. It looks fine. But now God is pulling those layers back. And he's trying to pull the sin away from you. And it seems like it's taking forever. So the one thing we should know when it comes to like when we were in sin, I know it appeared as one thing, but it branches off into so many other things. For example, if you were a thief, right? If that was your sin, then chances are the branches of that is lying and jealousy and all those other things that come with it in order for you to even get to the part where you have to steal. There's layers to it, and one thing about God, he's going to thoroughly cleanse you up. It's not going to be sometimes, it's not going to be like partially, it's not going to be a little here, a little there. No, it's going to be thorough, inside and out, and we just have to wait and go through the process. As long as we continue to confess and say that, God, we need you, and this is where my issues are, this is where my problems lie, and he sees that we are trying, and we aren't delaying him from cleansing, because we can do that too. When we're not ready, we will make something longer than it needs to be. He's going to cleanse you up thoroughly. So don't worry about those layers, friend. They're coming off. I promise you.